The New York Knicks are playing excellent basketball to start 2024. Since acquiring OG Anunoby, they are 5-0 from the date of me making this video. Just recently beat the Portland Trailblazers, and during this stretch, they've actually beat two of the best teams in the NBA. They beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. That was the first game OG Anunoby was acquired, and just recently they beat the Philadelphia 76ers. Since acquiring OG Anunoby, defensively, the Knicks have been one of the best teams in the NBA for good reason. We all know what OG Anunoby can bring. He did have a breakout offensive game versus the Portland Trailblazers. It was nice to see him hit his shots, what we know he's capable of, and we know he's efficient. We know he can play great defense, but this charge has been led by the duo of Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Those two are playing at all NBA levels. Jalen Brunson should be an all-star this season, and not for nothing, Julius Randle should be an all-star this season. Just take a look at these numbers that they are putting up, especially Jalen Brunson and his assist numbers. You know, when RJ Barrett and Quickly were here, Brunson's assist numbers were down, but since the trade, Jalen Brunson's assist numbers have actually been up, including a career high 14 assist game that he had last week. Now, when the New York Knicks consolidated, bringing in an OG Anunoby, it freed up playing time for all of our guards. It freed up more playing time for Quentin Grimes, and we've even seen Quentin Grimes have great games. We saw him had a good game versus the Timberwolves. We saw him had a good game versus the Philadelphia 76ers. So it has unlocked Quentin Grimes. And it even unlocked the Deuce McBride. Miles McBride has come in off the bench and spelled Jalen Brunson for a good 5 to 10 minutes a game, you know, because we can't, you know, play Jalen Brunson the whole game. But McBride has come in. And versus Philadelphia 76ers, when he entered, he dropped 4-4 in that first quarter from three. And he has, you know, we all know what he can bring. His defense and his scoring has actually been a surprise lately. So is it safe to say the New York Knicks are back? I mean, we're getting all-star play from two of our all-stars in Brunson and Randle. And OG Anunoby complements them so well. I mean, it opens up space on the floor. You can see Jalen Brunson is operating in so much space out there. Julius Randle is operating in so much space out there. You park OG in the corner. He can do many other things on the offensive end, but you park him in the corner and he shoots at a high percentage from there. I mean, he's shooting above 44% from corner threes. He's a 38% three-point shooter this year. Now, many Knicks fans want to know what is next. Like, what is that next domino to fall for the New York Knicks? Will they go out and get another bench piece to complement this team well? Will they go out and get a Malcolm Brogdon? Will they go out and get, you know, a DeJounte Murray? Right now, the way the New York Knicks are playing, I do not know what's going on in the front office. Like, what are they thinking? Like, should we acquire another guy? Should we acquire, you know, another bench piece to spell Brunson? I still think they're working the phones. I still think they want to work the phones and see what's out there in the trade market, you know, do their due diligence. But this team is hitting on all cylinders right now. And the newly acquired OG Anunoby just looks great. I mean, the MSG crowd is already chanting OG at the line. I mean, just take a listen here.
For this game to take on Dallas and Memphis. Terrible news, Ja Morant out for the season for the Memphis.
So he's been here, you know, a week and a half, and he's already making a massive impact. So just a few weeks back, the New York Knicks kind of looked clunky. It wasn't working out. They make this trade. The Knicks are rolling right now, beating some of the best teams in the NBA. It's not like we're beating slouches here. I mean, if you want to call the Trailblazers slouches, I mean, I understand that. The Wizards slouches. I mean, you get my point, though. I mean, you play what's on your schedule. You know, the Knicks had a bad December schedule. I think they played the most away games in the NBA. So they still have a good record despite having a bad December schedule. And if you take a look at their upcoming games, they can get fat on some wins in Madison Square Gardens. I believe they have the most home games remaining in the NBA. Since they've been on the road majority of the season, now from the end of January to the beginning of February, they're home for the most part in the month of January. As the time goes on, as we start to get more practices under our belt, as you know, the chemistry starts to build with the guys, as OG Anunoby starts to get more acclimated in the Knicks offense, who knows? Maybe we can make some noise, some serious noise in the Eastern Conference, because don't sleep on the New York Knicks. We saw what Jalen Brunson did last season.
Does that include knowing that you'd have to play all 48 tonight?
I guess so. I mean, it is what it is at this point.
He can carry a team by himself, and now he has help. Now we pair him with an OG, and we'll see what they get during this trading deadline. You know, we'll see who else they acquire. It's something special to watch right now, and I'm just giving credit to all the guys. Even Isaiah Hartenstein has come in here for an injured Mitchell Robinson and has simply balled out. He has simply been playing incredible. I mean, 19 rebounds, 20 rebound game, blocking shots, blocking Rudy Gobert 3 times at the rim, blocking Joel Embiid. Hartenstein has stepped in and has simply filled the shoes of a Mitchell Robinson. This team is playing with great poise. This team is playing with great chemistry. It is absolutely amazing to watch as a New York Knicks fan, and I'm excited to see what comes from this. I mean, I truly am, and you see it in the faces of the guys. You see OG Anunoby smiling on the bench. You see Brunson, smiling on the. Everyone is just in good spirits right now. Everyone is in good vibes, and I'm just loving what I'm seeing from this squad. So, New York Knicks are rolling. I mean, guys, what do you guys think? Can the New York Knicks keep this up? Do you guys think they should make another trade to solidify our unit, to solidify our bench unit a little bit? Or do you trust a Deuce McBride, a Miles McBride, who has played well here in these past few games? Don't get me wrong. Or do you trust him to come in off the bench and provide that relief for Jalen Brunson? But in the playoffs, I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, I do think the Knicks need to make one more move to solidify this team. But as of this moment, they are playing extremely, extremely well.
What are you going to do now? How do you celebrate and spend the rest of the evening?
Get some cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Yeah.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm excited. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. As always, it is Let's Go Knicks. I'm excited for this group, guys. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.